Good morning. This is X-Pulse AI Morning Mix. It's Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. Today, Microsoft's push toward autonomous workplace assistants, Nvidia's next infrastructure stack, and Anthropic scaling a cybersecurity model into critical sectors. Orion's here with me. Ready to jump in?
Ready, let's do it.
Microsoft is pitching a big shift at Build. Less apps, more AI running workflows. What did they actually announce?
Reuters reported on June 2nd that Microsoft previewed AI-driven devices and autonomous workplace assistants at Build 2026. The framing is agentic workflows, assistants that can execute multi-step tasks across tools, plus new AI-powered gadgets and Nvidia-powered PCs, and an in-house reasoning model aimed at business use.
Are these assistants just smarter chatbots or more like doers?
More like doers. The pitch is, you describe an outcome, draft, schedule, reconcile, file, follow up, and the assistant chains actions across documents, email, meetings, and business systems. The hard part isn't talking, it's permissions, audit trails, and not turning your calendar into abstract art.
And the hardware angle, why emphasize Nvidia-powered PCs?
It signals more on-device or hybrid compute for agents, lower latency, better privacy for some workloads, and less cloud cost for constant inference. It also positions Windows machines as agent-ready endpoints, not just portals to the cloud. Microsoft's basically saying the new unit of computing is the workflow, not the window.
Let's stay on the infrastructure side. Nvidia's talking Vera Rubin and name-dropping early adopters. What's the news?
Data Center Knowledge reported on June 1st from GTC in Taipei. Nvidia says its Vera Rubin infrastructure and the Vera CPU are on track. They named Anthropic, OpenAI, and SpaceXAI as early adopters, and they also introduced DSX OS, software to operate AI factories and large-scale agentic deployments.
DSX OS, what problem is that trying to solve?
Operating complexity. If you're running thousands of GPUs, plus networking, storage, scheduling, model serving, and agent fleets, you need an operating layer that treats the data center like one programmable machine. DSX OS is Nvidia planting a flag, not just chips, an end-to-end control plane for AI production.
Does naming Anthropic and OpenAI change anything, or is it just marketing?
It's partly signaling, but it matters. Early adopters shape the specs, the software stack, and the default architecture everyone copies. If the top model labs commit early, enterprises often follow the same blueprint because nobody wants to be the brave soul running a unique snowflake cluster at scale.
Anthropic also has a notable expansion. This one is security-focused. What's Project Glasswing?
CNBC reported on June 2nd that Anthropic expanded Project Glasswing, the rollout of its Mythos cybersecurity model, from about 50 test partners to roughly 150 organizations across more than 15 countries. They're adding sectors like power, water, healthcare, communications, and hardware.
What are they testing in the real world? Detection, patching, or both?
Both, in spirit. The goal is to identify and help fix software security flaws across critical infrastructure and enterprise environments. The big question is reliability. Can the model surface vulnerabilities, propose safe remediations, and fit into existing security workflows without creating new risk?
If this works, what changes first, security teams or developers?
Developers feel it immediately. More automated code review, faster triage, and suggested patches. Security teams get leverage, especially in environments where patch cycles are slow. But critical infrastructure will demand strict validation. The model said it's fine is not a compliance strategy.
Let's do a fast lap around a few other stories, starting in healthcare, where adoption is rising and nerves are too.
Healthcare Dive covered a Wolters Kluwer health survey on June 2nd. Nearly 3/4 of doctors and 70% of nurses use AI at least weekly. 44% use AI scribes. But nearly 3/4 worry about losing critical thinking or decision-making skills. Desk-skilling is the shadow side of convenience.
Sticking with healthcare, Mayo and Microsoft are building something Mayo-owned, right?
Yes. Winbuzzer reported on June 3rd that Mayo Clinic and Microsoft will build a Mayo-owned healthcare AI model, validated internally, then offered through Microsoft's Azure Foundry service. Benchmarks, pricing, regulatory status, and external release timing weren't disclosed, so it's more direction than details for now.
Zooming out, what's happening on policy and the infrastructure mood?
Reuters on June 1st said the White House is preparing a federal AI framework to reduce conflicting state laws, while excluding areas like child safety and compute infrastructure. Reuters also reported June 2nd that Jensen Huang says Nvidia has capacity to meet robust demand, though constraints remain. Meanwhile, Investing.com on June 2nd warned of a near-term capex digestion pause, and KPMG on June 3rd urged controlled acceleration in healthcare AI.
That's Xpulse AI Morning Mix from Xpulse for Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. If this helped you think clearer about what's moving, share it with a colleague, and we'll catch you next time.